Hi, this is Steve Haas, and on behalf of Joshua Zamora and myself, we'd like to welcome you to Web Detective. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick and brief overview of Web Detective. In future videos, I'll take you through more in depth for each section. First of all, after you log in, you come to the dashboard. And in the dashboard here, you get a snapshot of sites that you've chosen to monitor. And you'll also have the visitor analytics as you see here. And you'll have more detailed information as you scroll down. Seems like a whole lot of information, and it is. This is probably the most detailed software you will find currently for monitoring and information about your sites as well as customer sites, competitor sites. It can be used for a whole host of things. But let's start at the top and work our way down. This is your settings. Under settings, you're going to get your API keys and connectivity information. And if necessary, if you're going to be a heavy user, you may need proxies. Now, I haven't encountered any issues needing proxies yet. I've done quite a bit of analysis, but it just depends on how fast you're moving and how much information you're putting in at one time. So if you're going to be a power user, you may want to consider getting proxies. For the payment here, you can actually upgrade your account right inside of the control panel here. Under visitor analytics, this is where you get the same information that you see when you first log in. This is where you put it in. You get a lot of detail about this is the overview, gives you statistics about how many visitors you had in the last 24-hour period or over whatever period you decide, because you can choose from the date picker any date range you like. How many visitors, how many pages they viewed, the average time on, the average visitor length, the bounce rate, where the traffic's coming from, visitor type, like if they're new visitors or returning visitors, the content that they actually viewed, and what's the most popular, country information as to what countries they came from. Obviously, those in the dark green are where the majority of your traffic is and so forth, and then it lightens up depending on where your lesser traffic comes from. Browser report, it tells you what browsers. Operating system, if it'll tell you what operating system it detects. Same with devices. Let's move on to website analysis. You can monitor any website from here, whether it's your own, clients, or competitors, or anything like that. You just put in the domain information here, and it gives you a lot of good detail information. It even gives you a thumbnail of what the home page looks like, the who is information, boss ranking information, Google backlinks, DMOZ, whether it's listed or not, IP information, malware scan info, search engine info. Then you have your social network information here. Keyword and meta information. Yes, it actually pulls the tags and shows you what keywords they're ranking for. Gives you a nice detailed analysis of it. Alexa information. SimilarWeb information. Then we can do a detailed social network analysis. Gives you the particulars. You can scroll over and see when the analysis was done and all the information about likes, shares, etc. We have ranking information from Alexa, again, more detailed actually. Alexa data. SimilarWeb data. MozCheck. So this just kind of breaks it down one by one like you saw in the web analysis a minute ago. Search engine indexing. Then we move into domain analysis. Whois, DMOZ check, auction information, which is really interesting. You can put in expired domains and it'll tell you, what their listings are, background about them, etc. IP analysis, you can find out information about your local IP, your domain IP information, sites on the same IP. We have link analysis, keyword analysis, keyword position tracking, so you can actually track the keywords for your sites and see how they're moving. You got a keyword position report that you can print out. We have information in regards to backlinks here and pinging. Malware scans to see if there's any malware on a particular site. This is really interesting. You have the Google AdWords scraper where you can go in, enter a keyword, a date range, and it will show you any ads that have or been posted in that date range using those keywords. We have a whole bunch of utilities here. We have email encoder and decoder. That's like for people who don't want to have their emails scraped, or if you want to be able to find out what the actual email is, you can here. Little gray hat, I guess. Meta tag generator. You can create meta tag information. Plagiarism check. Valid email check. We actually have an email validator built into this software. So you can take your list of emails and you can drop them in here and see if they're, valid or not. You can also do that with duplication checking. So if you have a list of emails and you want to find out what the duplicates are and get rid of them, this will do it for you. You can encode and decode or URLs here, and you can use robot code generator. You can actually create your own robot codes without having to know how to, write the code yourself. It does it for you. Native widget is a cool little feature that you can actually take a string of JavaScript, put it on any site, and it will show the statistics that you want to show. Then the native APIs, that's where we give you the hooks if you're a developer or if you have a developer and you want to be able to integrate some of our features from Web Detective into your own sites or your own software. Then obviously we have the training here and support. So this is just a brief overview. I'm going to get into much more detail in all of these categories in just a few minutes in coming videos. So see you in the next video.